Well, lots of receivers in new places. But who are the top 10 biggest wide receiver duos in the NFL right now? Let's talk football. Alrighty, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the All Around Sports Podcast, where sports are everything on this channel. I'm your host, Antonio. Today, we are going over my top 10 wide receiver duos in the NFL right now. Now, a lot of things have changed. There's new receivers in new place. You had DK go to the Steelers. You had Devontae Adams go to the Rams. You had Cooper Kupp going to Seattle. You had a lot of different things going on around the NFL. But today, I'm going to go over my top 10 wide receiver duos that I have right now. But before we get started, though, if you guys do enjoy this video, please sure to do me a big favor and smash the like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. For now, let's get into the list. Get started into this list too much. I do have a few honorable mentions that I wanted to keep just on the outside of the list. And those three honorable mention duos are DK Metcalf and George Pickens, Keon Coleman and Khalil Shakir, and Marquise Hollywood Brown and Rashee Rice. So Hollywood Brown and Rashee Rice, I do like the duo that they got, but I just need to see them more and when they're both fully healthy and when they're not suspended. Also, I like what I saw from Keon Coleman and Khalil Shakir. I just need to see that for another season for me to believe in this duo. DK and George Pickens, the two divas in the league. I do like what they bring to the table, but we don't know who their quarterback is going to be yet. So that's why I'm just out the outside. Now to the top 10. Starting us off at number 10, you got Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, I like the duo that they got, but I don't have them higher because they haven't won a playoff game together. This team, the Dolphins, have not won a playoff game since 2000, and that's how long it's been. 2000 was their last playoff victory. So I'm looking at the vision of what I'm seeing from the Dolphins. Tua's an accurate quarterback. Well, I just need to see this duo in the playoffs in a deep playoff run in order for me to put this duo up higher, which is why I have Tua and Tyreek and Jalen Waddle at number 10. Coming in at number 9, you got Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua. Devontae Adams is an outstanding receiver. He was a really good receiver during his time in Green Bay, the Raiders, and also the Jets. He is an outstanding receiver. But there's only one downside to him. He's not what Cooper Kupp was. Cooper Kupp was Matt Stafford's go-to guy. And now Devontae Adams has to fill in that gap.
Hurry up! I'm moving as fast as I can. There's a lot of tracks to cover up.
I do like him to be the person to do that. But I need to see him in a game first in order for me to believe in Devontae Adams. Puka Nacua, we know what that brother brings to the table. We know that he is an outstanding wide receiver. He was obviously a steal by the Rams in that draft that he was drafted in. But I need to see them work together in order for me to believe in them. Now, if this was Cooper Kupp, Devontae Adams, and Puka Nacua, I probably would have had him in the top 5. But because it's a new wide receiver, sub out of Cooper Kupp, I need to see this duo together in order for me to judge them properly. And that's why I have them at number 9. Coming in at number 8, you got Cooper Kupp and JSN, the two receivers of Seattle. Now, the two things that are really good about this is they're both slot receivers. I do believe they'll go out there and get another outside receiver in the draft. Maybe like Xavier Restrepo, Egmeg Boca. Depends on who's available at the second round or third round or farther. I'm looking at the Cooper Kupp and JSN. These are two very explosive players. Now, Cooper Kupp, we all know he's not the same guy from that Triple Crown winning season. But as long as he is a good receiver and that go-to guy of what Tyler Lockett was, this duo could be scary. And JSM, we already know the type of brother he is. He is an amazing wide receiver. He can make plays. And I do believe he can play some outside guys, outside slots as well. We all know the catch that he had against San Francisco when he first went against that defense when they were rocking the green jerseys. He caught a one-handed side pass down the sideline. So he can play. JSN, I like what I see from him. He could kind of be that slot receiver and kind of like the outside receiver. That is what I'm looking at from him. Cooper Kupp, I love what that man brings to the table. Going back to his home city of Seattle, he lives in Yakima, a few miles away. So I really like this move for Seattle, which is why I have Cooper Kupp and JSN at number 8. At number 7, you got Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jameson Williams. Now, both these brothers, when they are both on the field, are probably the scariest duo in the NFL. These two are outstanding. Amon-Ra St. Brown, he's been needing that quarterback, but now he finally has one in the man known as Jared Goff. Also, Jameson Williams, he did change his number back to his original college number, number 1. I really like that because I really like the number 1, as you can clearly tell. But I really do like Jameson Williams. When he's on the field, he's arguably the number 10 biggest receiver in the league. So I really like what Jameson Williams can bring to the table and Amon-Ra St. Brown together, which is why I have them at number 7. Coming in at number 6, you got the Texans duo, Nico Collins and Tank Dell. When these two are on the field healthy, they are a top 6 duo in the NFL, arguably top 5. But they are a good duo when they are both on the field. And I know they just went out there and got Justin Watson, Christian Kirk, and also got a few other pieces as well. Also bringing in C.J. Gardner-Johnson on the defensive side of the ball. But when they are healthy, they are the best duo in the AFC South. They are two of the best receivers in the AFC. And I really like what they can bring to the table, which is why I have Nico Collins and Tank Dell at number 6. Coming in at number 5, you got two brothers that just got their payday, T. Higgins and Ja'Marr Chase. These two are the two scariest receivers in the NFL. They are amazing. Ja'Marr Chase just had a Triple Crown winning season. Of course, they did not make the playoffs, but when these two are on the field, they are scary because no defense wants to play these two with Joe Burrow because they all that let them down last year from getting to the playoffs was the defense. That's all that was holding them back. That offense was top 5 in efficiency. And I believe that if they would have had that defense, they would have made a playoff berth, and Kansas City wouldn't have to worry about them because Kansas City, when they face against Cincinnati, they tend to struggle against the Bengals sometimes.
This boy's going into no, please don't.
But I really like this duo and what they bring to the table, which is why I have them at number 5. Coming in at number 4, you got A.J. Brown and DeVonta Smith. A.J. Brown and DeVonta Smith, I do believe they are two amazing receivers, and they are Super Bowl champions as well. The only thing that keeps them down lower for me is that when they're not on the field together, they tend to diminish a smidge. Not like when they're together, because when they are on the field at the same time, they can post up fireworks on any defense, especially if it's Kansas City. But I'm looking at AJ Brown and DeVonta Smith. I really like them as a duo, which is why I have them at number 4. Coming in at number 3, you got Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Mike Evans, I believe, is the most underappreciated wide receiver in the NFL. He he's had 10 straight 1,000-yard seasons, and that ties with the great Jerry Rice. So if he gets one more 1,000-yard season, he will break the record. So I have been such a fan of Mike Evans. I've been a fan of this man, what he brings to the table. When he was a free agent, I was hoping he would come to Seattle to bring some more guys to the table. But Mike Evans is an outstanding wide receiver. He is one of the most underappreciated receivers in the NFL. Of course, he won a Super Bowl when Tom Brady was with him, but when it doesn't matter. He played with Jameis Winston for a few years, and he's known as one of the worst, known as Mr. Pick Six. Jameis Winston, he had to deal with him for like 7 to 8 years, and he's still found a way to get 1,000-yard seasons. And Chris Godwin, he is outstanding as well. I believe this is the man that makes the duo happen because they are one of the top 3 duos in the NFL right now, which is why I have them at number 3. Coming in at number 2, you got Scary Terry and Deebo Samuel. I know this is Deebo's year 1, but these two are scary brothers on their own side of the field. Deebo Samuel only had a down year last year because Christian McCaffrey and Brandon Ayuk were both hurt. That's the only reason. Because if he was on that roster this year, if he was on that Niners roster this year, I bet to you all right now he would have had a 1,000-yard season right away, and he's definitely going to have a 1,000-yard season with the Commanders. What makes this a top 10 duo for me, a top 2 duo for me, is Terry McLaurin and Deebo playing behind the greatest rookie quarterback of all time, Jayden Daniels. He is outstanding. This is the ultimate sealer for me. This is the ultimate dagger for me, the nail in the coffin. When you have Jayden Daniels, that's a lot different than a game manager and Mr. Brock Purdy. That's a lot different. So I'm looking at that on what Deebo can bring to the table, a part of Jayden Daniels, because Jayden Daniels is way better than Brock Purdy. I know that for sure. So I'm looking at that duo. They are going to post up numbers. And they were just in the NFC Championship game a year ago. And they only got stronger because of it, which is why I have the Scary Terry and Deebo at number 2. At number 1, the best duo in the league is the team that I had as a dark horse last year, and that aged very well, like a glass of fine wine, like a glass of red wine. That is Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson. This duo is outstanding. They are amazing. These two, and Jordan Addison's only been in the league for 2 to 3 years now. This man is outstanding. And you pair that up with Justin Jefferson, oh, you got Xander's duo up there. And you got Jordan Mason.
Did you forget who I am?
And Aaron Jones is your 2 running backs? I mean, come on. That's all you can ask for right there. And TJ Hawkinson? Oh, man, that offense is going to be putting up numbers next year. I'm telling you that right now. Because these two are the 2 biggest receivers in the NFL right now. They have a good quarterback in J.J. McCarthy. Now, if he's a good quarterback in the NFL, has yet to be seen. But when these two are on the field, they are going to do what they can to post up numbers. And I believe that with the offensive mind that Kevin O'Connell is, just like he did with Sam Darnold, who's with Seattle now, just like that, he's going to get the best out of J.J. McCarthy. He is going to unlock him his full potential. Now, do I think they're going to go 14-3 like last year? Heck no. I'm thinking they could go like 11-6, 10-7, somewhere around that ballpark. But that's why I have Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison as my number 1 wide receiver duo. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys agree with my list? Is there a team on here that you disagree with, that a duo on here that you disagree with? Let me know in the comments what you guys think down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to do me a big favor and smash the like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, I'll catch you all in the next one. Ciao for now.